That's what you do when you gotta pee. And what I'm saying, hold up, no, because these are allegations. And so on one of his last disses, he made a joke about Kendrick being molested. Yeah. Only a fucking rapist would do that. Only a rapist think that a rape joke is funny. Now he talked about I could talk a whole lot of shit. I would never say nothing about you being molested. Cause that's some dark shit. And that's the joke. Oh, you got molested. You got touched. You feel some type of way.
You don't feel like Kendrick was just dark with Meet the Grams?
No, but what I'm saying is calling somebody a pedophile and saying you're sick and making a joke about somebody being victimized is two different things.
Which Drake was wrong anyway when because it was a song on Mr. Morale that he's actually referring to, Mother Say I or something like that. Mother I Sober. Okay. Yeah. And if you listen to the song, he wasn't even talking about him being molested. That's not what he was talking about. And so that's what I'm like. That's what I'm thinking. He has ghostwriters that like getting them to listen to songs to be like, oh nigga, I think they talking about
In defense, I don't feel like it was a joke per se. I see what you're talking about, but like his certain line was like, oh yeah, you had a song about this, so I can see why this is why you feel like that.
It was a joke though.
It was. I think it was a joke. Bar.
Was it a joke or a punchline?
But like, what I'm saying
not even a punchline. He was just saying, yo, I see why you feel like this because you've been. It's still wrong in my eyes to be like, yo, you got this, so this is why you saying that. Is it fair game? In the game they playing, it's like, yo, we already know.
We already done went to hell. We already went to hell.
All bets on. Is for me to make a joke about that and make light of it. It is not the fact that you brought it up, because to your point, nigga, if we fighting, ain't no fair ones. It's whatever you got to do. But for me to make light of that, and you got a son, you got a girlfriend, baby mama, or whatever. For you to make light of that, like, oh, this is why you only somebody who either A, has never been through that, or B, you do that and you don't see nothing wrong with that, can make light of that. Because if you've got a wife or a daughter or a child or a son or somebody who's been victimized in that way, you feel a type of way about that. Case in point, they just did a roast of Tom Brady. Everybody was making jokes about Aaron Hernandez committing suicide. And guess who came in? His ex-fiance, and the daughter is now living, and she went off about that. And everybody was like, oh, everybody got a ring. Randy Moss, how come you didn't get a ring? Julian Edelman got a ring, and this person got a ring. Even Aaron Hernandez got a ring around his neck. Because they talking about him hanging himself. And so the fiance came out like, y'all are, that ain't cool. That, you see what I'm saying? And so now when somebody has gone through something traumatic, and most people can't speak about that. Most people don't overcome that. So when you make light of that, and it's like, oh, well, hey, this is why you're talking about that. I see why you're triggered.
I agree with that because I did think the same way when I heard when I heard that, because he was trying to, because to me it's two different things. He's talking about how you're acting as a grown man. You're talking about something that he couldn't control if that happened as he was a minor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's two different levels.
When he was a what?
A minor. And that went over most people. Didn't he?
It did with me the first time. The second time I
heard about music chords. Y'all know about music chords. When he said that
A minor.
And I'm like, oh, wait, if you play any type of instrument, you know about chords. And when he said that, he said you're trying to strike a chord is probably a minor. And that's lame.
No, that line was
That's
dope
why
as
your
fuck.
ass didn't make honor roll.
That line was dope as fuck. And I'm
crazy.
And I'm not a Kendrick fan.
It was crazy.
The only thing that I would say about, the current topic is, I get what y'all saying. I do feel like what Drake did with that was distasteful and below the belt. But I also feel like,
but it is what it is, though.
Yeah, I feel like by that time,
gloves off.
Kendrick, everybody, it was gloves off by that time.
Kendrick fan,
so
I didn't take it like that.
Yeah, I can't hold Drake.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I didn't take it like that, because if it was more of a joke, I would have seen it. But to me, it was more like he had to play Kendrick's role at that part to say like it wasn't like goofy Drake at that point. It was like, I'm serious. You feel this way because you were touched.